From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
And it's third down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Grenard. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third down.
Third and long.
Set.
Hurts. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
Gain of 17 yards.
That is well done there. Converting on 3rd and 15.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the handoff, this is H.M. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Gain of 10 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Dallas first down.
It's a gain of
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A run up the middle with H.N. And that one going to be thrown down the backfield. Great defense. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Hurts. You get this into the hands of Devon Achane. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Cowboys.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, like meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Hurts to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Marvin Mims, touchdown Cowboys. That his first touchdown this year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Get your money up.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So after 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
18, here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. Going right sideline and complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. The extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good. Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Going for it all. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for the Cowboys. 32 yards.
33-yard line.
A run, and it's Achan. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
Great, set. Trimmer.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. He'll try and run it here. It's H.A. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much. They do convert to keep the drive going.
1st down, Cowboys.
Now it's Hurts. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. He's got it at the 3. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page. And when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Will line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Mims set in motion here. 3rd and goal for Hurts. That one taken in. Touchdown, Dallas. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you drop on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Finding room at midfield. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
And the Vikings
A big play for Minnesota. An even 40 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Warriors 17. Mustang 19.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13. Pick up there of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down.
That last completion is going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
19 tight. 19. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To the air once more is McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
This one intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
Remember, he
yards.
had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10.
Really nice
40-yard
job
line.
there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
They'll run. It's an man from Virginia Tech, Paschal Tootin. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
That's a 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready? 65. Bronco 80.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass. Is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
On the set.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready? Cowboy 8.
Run over center now with Tootin.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on 4th down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
60. Buffalo 18. Let go.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Paschal Tootin. Touchdown, Vikings.
What a play call there. Every offensive coordinator around the league, Mike, they have got to have plays. They got a short list of calls for these exact situations. Tie game, 4th quarter. Put the ball in the hands of your offense, and man, they come through and deliver.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. He kicks this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, here's Hurts. Headed left, buying time. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. They take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
42 yards on the play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Mims sent in motion here. From the draw with Achane. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Out to Jefferson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
Handoff. It's Tootin. Finding space inside the 40. And he will score. Rachel Tootin. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled the season output. He now has 4. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
He kicks this one away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hurts. He's going to air this one out. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Man in motion, heading right. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Dallas. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. The throw on the run is complete. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. On the zone read, it's again to Chayton. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Look wide. Get this one complete. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Belton. Touchdown, Vikings. His 2nd TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but once you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Hurts looking to throw on first down. This pass right side caught by Lamb. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They face second down and 7. They'll give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Vikings have the takeaway. This drive begins with a run by Chitton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On first down, they'll go back to Chitton. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Another run here with Chitton. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up third down and 9.
Third down and 9.
Let's go now.
Right back to Chitton. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
Pretty obvious they're just trying to catch the defense off guard. Everyone's thinking third and long. That's a passing down, and we're going to sneak a run in. So give credit to this defense. They were well prepared for both run and pass, and they don't fall for it.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Mitch
So the drive
Wishnowsky
stalls out,
in
and here's the
punt
Aussie,
formation.
Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 2nd down, Hurts gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's going to let this one go deep. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To a knee goes McCarthy. That should about wrap this one up. So a win here for the Vikings. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.